Yamaguchi and Koida.
For Japan at this point, I mean, they're new to this Women's World Series. They've just got to have fun out there, enjoy it, and learn as much as possible. They haven't scored a try yet. So the first goal is to try and, you know, go through your processes, your moves, and get the first point.
And as commentators, Mel, I think we both say we're delighted to see Bogi Dramanadave back on the bench today, just to give us something to think about.
Yeah, well, I haven't practiced her name like you have, so we'll give it a go when she comes on.
Yeah, well, shoulder injury inside the first minute and a half in the first game kept her out of action in the second match, but good to see her back, and obviously nothing too serious. So Garcia again, Spain standing very, very deep just to create space on this right-hand side. Back towards Eli Martinez, and we haven't seen too much of so far today. Surprising, because she is that one player in the Spanish team that can really cause havoc when she gets a bit of space, and there isn't too many out-and-out speedsters on the team, but she will be the quickest of the lot.
Well, they're very experienced, the Spanish team. They've got a number of veterans in there. I guess the issue with them is that they haven't developed new players or found new talent to complement what they already have.
Yeah, it's a fair point. You have to say it's been a very settled squad, if you like, and that's fine for consistency, but if you want to bring new players through and just add a bit of an injection.
It's fine, it's gone back.
Good strength in the feet there just to keep herself on balance. Garcia trying to use it quickly, but giving away the penalty in the process. And Japan through their number 8, Yoko. Keen to get on with things quickly, as Mel was saying, yet to score a try, the Japanese, and it just seems like they've been a little bit off the pace today. Yamaguchi at the back, tackled by Martinez, who has to let her go, and in fact it's Japan who give away the penalty. So Garcia wastes no time getting on with it. This is Real with a nice run, breaking through the tackle, brilliant strength from her, and Vanessa Real is going to touch down underneath the post for the first try of the game. It goes to Spain, and that's all about the Spanish number 10.
Absolutely. Nose for the try line, great impetus, Garcia involved, and she's a lovely little halfback in terms of attack. Good fend, beat another player, Real, so she worked it very well and gets the 5 up.
Garcia to add the extra 2, straight between the posts, doesn't miss those, and 7 points to nil. Spain with the start that we might have expected given how they've played today, but as Mel said, a brilliant individual try, realising the space was there, fancied herself and backed herself as well.
Saw her at the 2014 15-a-side World Cup too, very accomplished player.
So Patricia Garcia to restart. Never smiles, Patricia Garcia. It's always face full of intensity.
That was a on-the-money kick, wasn't it?
Beautiful. That's what you want.
I have seen her smile.
Really?
Here she is.
Did you crack a joke?
No, she...
Did you watch her play rugby?
She played for the Waikato Women's NPC team for a couple of years, and
set.
She definitely had a great time there. So, yes, I've seen her smile in Hamilton.
Well, there we go. We might get a smile out of her if she gets her name on the scoreboard here this evening, the last game on the opening day of the Dubai Women's 7 Series. And Japan desperate to try and make an impact of some sort. I mean, to finish the day with not even a try to the name would be difficult to stomach for all involved. Okurado with some good work there to set up this break. Happy to leave that one go. Japan, they're not sure of pace, they just haven't managed to get possession an awful lot today. There's a little handoff and defend. Now, one-on-one here. Can they go around the outside? The tackle goes in. Lovely little offload. We do have Japan's first try in the series, and it goes to Nakamura. Brilliant run, lovely offload, and Japan are off the mark. Nakamura.
Just look at the work here. Just on the outside, fantastic run by Kuwai, and then she gave a kind of a netball pass away in the end to Nakamura. who's one of the key players for Japan. Look at that body movement inside, draws 2 in, and finished off on the outside. First try of the tournament.
Yeah, and the kick to level things up is left and wide, so 7 points to 5. Spain's still leading, but that'll, I suppose, give the coaches a bit of confidence. I mean, just hasn't been their day today, but they are capable of playing some really nice rugby.
They've got some really nice aspects, in particular their passing. I think it's quite on the money, and they've got a lot of energy and fitness. You can see that too.
Okurora to restart, goes for the corner. Plenty of numbers there for Spain to deal with that one. Taken into contact that time by Marina Bravo. And this is Berta Garcia. Leaves it for the scrum half. And Spain trying to get something going in the back line here now. A little bit of space opening up here. Tackle doesn't go in. You cannot let Spain get that space inside the 22. Well, look at that for a brilliant individual run from Casado. Eventually brought down. Japan getting numbers back. Nakamura, the try scorer who made that tackle. But they sat off and just invited Spain onto them, Japan, inside their own half. And then the chance to counter-attack themselves. It'll show and go. Tackle goes in from Casado. Dummy this time, and a little pop pass from Yoko. Medin in over the ball, wins the penalty. Not releasing on the ground against the Japanese number 7, Yamaguchi. And a chance for Spain now to run it back. Berta Garcia. Thought about the handoff, didn't even need it in the end. And look, stretching the legs, they're not going to catch her. Tired Japanese legs against the quick ones of Berta Garcia. And the Spanish number 1 jots it down.
I'm exhausted just watching that. Spain attacked, then the Japanese girls got it, worked it down the field. Spain got possession back, and of course Berta Garcia, who, you know, she has been an attacking weapon for a very long time for Spain. She knows how to score tries and showed it right there. Both these teams just chucking the ball around. I mean, you know, in terms of patterns, you can't really predict what they're doing, but apart from ball movement.
Yeah, it's all about keeping it alive today in the last game. Conversion attempt from Patricia Garcia, and there is the half-time whistle. So the try from Garcia to round things off at the end of that first half, and it's a comfortable enough lead for Spain, you'd have to say. 14 points to 5, second half to come.
Tranquilas, chicas. Hay dos cosas que tenemos que arreglar, ¿vale? Está bien que salgamos del rack, pero ellas están jugando de pie, ¿de acuerdo? Entonces, primero hay que afianzar el placaje y las ayudas que tienen, ¿de acuerdo? No solo placo sobre la mía, sino espero a ver dónde viene la continuidad, y ahí también placo. Y cuando hay un rack salimos, que nos estamos yendo antes de que ellos estén jugando. Ellas están jugando muy cerquita, ¿de acuerdo? A ojo cuando jueguen cerquita. Y en el otro lado, en el lado del ataque, lo tenemos claro. Si tiramos, no tenemos problemas de mantener el balón, desaparece. Pero hay que hacer, si hacemos un movimiento en las esquinas, más rápido, más contundente. Y mantener el balón. Si tenemos el balón, está el partido muerto, ¿de acuerdo? ¿Vale? Hay que tener el balón y hay que tener tranquilidad en defensa cuando hacemos cerrados. Ya vamos a clasificarnos, ¿eh? Hay que trabajar como equipo constantemente. Quiero un juego de equipo, de tener fases de juego. Con 3 fases de juego, las japonesas no están, ¿vale? Tirar carreras, tirar ataques y a partir de conservar el balón y ganamos, ¿vale? 2 cambios. Sale la Levin, sale Casado.
Aquí, chicas, aquí. Sufre mucho con los verdes. Vamos a sufre mucho con los verdes, ¿vale? Olvidad de los cerrados. Vamos a trabajarlas con verdes, que sufren mucho.
Cuando pasan a la que tienen detrás, voy a por ella por detrás a aplacarla. Vamos, tía,
se va. 3, 2, 1, ¡ganas!
Bit of passion from the Spanish ahead of the start of the second half.
They've had a bad tournament. They've certainly been in the games. They've been competitive. The points, you know, they're certainly in the matches that they've lost. 26-7 to Australia and England 14-7. That's a close one. So they've got a lot out there. They've got plenty of attributes. It's just about putting it all together.
And Japan, well, they managed to get a try, but still trailing by 9 points as Patricia Garcia restarts for the second half. 7 minutes to go at the end of day one. And we'll run through all the permutations and the draw for tomorrow and the quarter-final stage. Quick tap and go. Spain wasting no time. Pass on the right from Bravo. Tackle goes in, but that's good strength again.
Now tackle move.
Bravo once more to act as scrum half. They go wide. Garcia, one runner outside. If that pass had gone, you felt that Vanessa Real was in the corner, but Spain still have it, so maybe the opportunity is still there. And it is the beautiful hands, and it's Berta Garcia who scored at the end of the first half. She's got one at the start of the second half, and Spain edge themselves further in front.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been a try out right wide on the right-hand side, but the key with Spain is that it didn't matter. They didn't panic. They knew they could work something through the middle where, you know, there was plenty of big wide open spaces, and look at the angle. Garcia came back, had it short. Really good work.
Conversion attempt by Patricia Garcia is good. Extra 2 points means that Spain lead by 21 points to 5. Just in terms of the day, Mel, overall, I mean, we've had some cracking matches, some brilliant performances. We've mentioned how good Fiji have been, Russia as well, and Australia obviously dominating the pool, and New Zealand, you know, coming back into it. One of the stories of the day for me has been USA, and you know how disappointing they have been. I'm sure there'll be a lot of soul searching tonight and conversations that need to be had about their performance.
Well, when was the last time they missed out on the top 8, the quarterfinals? I'll have a look tonight and let people know tomorrow. But you know, they made so much progress last year, and to miss out, I'm not sure what's happened over the summer. I mean, they've changed their squad quite a bit. They've got a new coach. They have got new combinations. You know, we might be a little hasty saying, hey, what's going on? Let's give them a chance to see how they can work into it over the series.
Fair point, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. It's a new day. Big tackle goes in from Berta Garcia. 2 tries, and she's not happy to rest on her laurels with that big hit. And Japan really struggling to make an impression on this one. They do have a penalty, though. 4.5 minutes left to play in this one. Another big tackle goes in.
There's a wedgie in there.
She is one man on a mission at the moment. Took a bit of a knock to the head, I think, just as she made that hit. But Japan still have possession. Running across the pitch there is Yoko. Gives the pass away. Again, just being pushed back each time they go into contact, and it's immediately apparent whenever Japan went out that they're giving away size and muscle to almost every team in this competition. Picked off the ground by Garcia. Opportunistic steal from her, and a chance for Spain to run this one again. Now on a hat-trick here is Berta Garcia. They're not going to catch her. Stretches those long legs, and it is a hat-trick for the Spanish number 1. She's been brilliant in this game, and she flops over the line. You can see sucking the air in because she really has put herself about in defence as well as attack.
Yep, 33 years old. She's been a star for quite some time. The key difference between Japan and Spain in this match so far is that the Japanese have attacked individually. They've tried to make breaks by themselves, whereas Spain, they have used all of the numbers. They've pushed the passes. They've looked for the support play. And in the end, this time, it was Garcia. Great hat-trick for her.
Well, not our best strike in terms of conversion. So with 3 minutes left to go, 26 points to 5, Spain lead. And it's a long, long way back for Japan now, you feel. Here we go. Big tackles coming in from Spain. Garcia with that one, and with this one as well.
Oh, that's
beautiful technique.
It's textbook. It's beautiful. Japanese player changes direction. She anticipated it. She lined it up, body position low.
Patricia Garcia drops that one just over the 10-metre line. Japan keep it alive. And the little offload there from Nakamura, and they're going to go wide here this time. Nice little step inside from Suzuki. Lovely feet. Suzuki gets the ball away. Still there for Japan. They'd like another one. That's lovely running rugby from them, using the space and for the first time really attacking as a team, as opposed to what Mel was saying, which is just individuals going off in pursuit of their own glory. Look at that lovely ball wrap inside. Lovely hands from Nakamura. Hits the deck. Still there for Japan. An advantage being played for them as well. Offside against Spain. Suzuki trying to duck underneath the tackle of Vanessa Real. Long looping pass on the outside, waiting for this one, Nakamura. Little look pass, beautiful piece of skill. Can they finish it? Ball back inside. Well, I tell you what, that's up there with try of the tournament so far. Beautiful handling from Japan, all the way started inside their own half, and to finish, the composure and the skill. Brilliant.
Isn't that just amazing? It just shows you what potential they have. Look at that, no look pass. She knew she had Kato wrapping on the outside. Yoko in the end. Look, beautiful. Everybody wants to do a pass like that and have it on slow motion on telly.
Absolutely.
Clip that off, put it on your Facebook page. Brilliant.
At World Rugby Sevens, 7 with an S, for all the photos and action and footage from today's coverage, and there has been some brilliant moments. You'll find it all there, Facebook and on Twitter, so enjoy. Spain, the last 30 seconds are going to give it another throw of the dice and see what they can come up with. But Japan, that was a beautiful try and a glimpse of what they're capable, and they haven't given a fair reflection of where they're at really today. And I mentioned, you know, the qualification and what that might have taken out of them as the head goes down for Echevarria over the 10-metre line. Little step back inside. Haven't seen too much of her today. Little pick and go. Did that go forward? It did. And there is the hooter.
Knock-on was called first before the hooter went. Scrum will continue.
So we will have time, the referee says. The
Scrum will happen.
offence just before the full-time hooter. So one last scrum for Japan. Can they produce another moment of magic like that last try?
You can see the heaving, the breaths. Absolutely.
Bind.
At her wit's end.
Set.
Well, it's been a long day, hasn't it? And again, the scrum against the head. Japan comes through. Play on, says the referee. So they might get another go. Garcia in like a jackal over that ball. That's technique. If you want to steal possession, kicks it out, says thank you very much. We've done enough for today. And Spain, well, they're comfortable in the end. Some really good tries from both teams, and chance to go back, regroup now. Tomorrow is another day. Handshakes all around. And the final score in the final match on day one in Dubai: Spain 26, Japan 12. So here is a look at how the pools finished up after day one. Russia dominating there, 3 from 3. They took care of New Zealand, France and Brazil in that order, and they lead the way on 9 points. New Zealand with 7, and France was scraped through with 5. Pool B looks like this again. The dominant team, Fiji.